Welcome back, Noble Ones. We are going to do a short yoga practice today to help us feel great on this lovely sunny morning. If you are ready, grab your mat and let's begin. To begin with, we're going to be starting at the top of our mat, and we are just going to be standing in mountain pose, Tadasana, and we're going to begin with some breath work. Standing nice and tall, feet about hip width apart, building from the ground up. So Tadasana, mountain pose, it's all about feeling strong and grounded, like a mountain. So we're going to be pressing equally into our feet. Slight bend in the knees to help us engage our thighs, our calves. Bottom is hugging in, lower belly is hugging in. Our heart is open, shoulders are back and away from our ears. Palms gently turned forward. Feeling long at the back of your neck, closing your eyes. Just start by taking a few breaths here. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. We're feeling strong and stable, like a mountain, peaceful. Taking a few more intentional breaths here. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today, whether it's to feel energized and know that you can handle whatever your day throws at you. All right. Blinking your eyes open now. Inhale, reaching your arms up over your head, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees so your belly can touch your thighs. Neck is relaxed and you're looking through your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Neck is neutral, gazing at the floor. Exhale, forward fold again, generously bending the knees as much as you need. Inhaling and exhaling, just allowing everything to go. On your next inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold again. This time we're going to bend our knees, push through our feet. Inhale all the way up to stand, palms together overhead. Exhale, hands down by your side. We're going to begin with some half sun salutation. Standing tall, inhale, reaching your hands up over your head. Exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift. But this time, as you exhale, plant your hands down, step back with your right leg, lower your knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, reaching up, hands overhead. Exhale, sinking into your low crescent. Making sure your knee is stacked over your ankles. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing your hands down to the mat. Curl under your back toe, lifting your knee up, and step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, stepping back with our left leg, lowering toe. Inhale, reaching up overhead, fingers reaching up to the sky, shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. Exhaling, sinking further into your low crescent. Inhale, exhale, hands down, pushing your hands into the mat as you curl under your back toe. Step back into plank. Staying in full plank if you're able to, otherwise lowering your knees. But we're just taking a breath here. Even if your knees are down, your core is still engaged and you're pushing the floor away with your arms. Fingers are spread wide, palms fully engaged. One more breath here. And then wherever you are, everyone, lowering your knees, lowering your chin and inhale, pushing up into cobra. Elbows are hugging in, chest is open. Exhale, curling under your toes into downward facing dog. Now with this first downward dog of the practice, you may wish to pedal out the leg, so bending one knee and then the other knee. Inhaling and exhaling easily. One more breath here, resting in stillness if you like. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, looking at your hands, stepping to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bending your knees, pushing all the way up to stand. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands down by your side. Taking a moment here, standing tall into Tadasana. Connecting back to your breath, remembering to stay connected to your breath throughout this practice. Blinking your eyes open now. Inhale, reaching your arms up over your head, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, fingertips spread wide. Stepping back again with your left foot, lowering your knee, uncurling your toes. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sinking into your hips. Fingertips are reaching up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale. This time, release your hands back down. Shift back onto the heel of your left leg. And we're just going to forward fold into a half split. Feeling a stretch along the back of our left leg. You can have your knee bent. This encourages your thigh and your belly to touch. And it helps us to keep our spine lengthened. One more breath here, looking at your toes. Inhale, exhale, sink back through the hips into your low lunge. And inhale, reaching your arms up overhead. Exhale, sinking into your hips again. A bit deeper. One more breath here. On your next exhale, lowering your hands, curl back under your toes and step forward to the front of your mat. Stepping back with your left leg, lower your knees, uncurl your toes. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, sinking into your hips. Shoulders are away from your ears. Chest is open, gaze is lifted, fingers are energized up to the sky. One more breath here. As you exhale, lowering your hands back down again. Lengthening your right leg this time and coming onto the heel of your foot. Remember, bending your knee will help you to get your belly closer and keep your spine lengthened. We don't want any of this. Feeling the stretch along the back of your right leg. Inhale, exhale. Coming into our low lunge, inhale. Reaching your arms up overhead. Exhale, sinking through your hips. Feeling your heart open, maybe even smiling. On your next exhale, lowering your hands either side of your feet, curling under your back toe, lifting your knees, pressing your hands into the mat. Coming back into plank, holding plank, or lowering your knees into supported plank, wherever you are, staying connected with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Well done. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lowering your knees, chin and chest to the mat. Inhale, pushing up into your cobra. Heart is open. Shoulders are away from your ears. Elbows are hugging in. Shoulder blades together. Exhale. Push back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Remember the cues in your downward facing dog. Knees can be bent to help if you've got pain in your lower back. Your heels are drawing towards the mat, even if they don't quite touch. Fingers are spread wide, palms fully connected with the mat, and you're drawing your chest towards your feet, feeling that extension in your spine. Lower belly is hugging in. Neck is neutral, gazing between your legs, staying connected with your breath. On your next inhale, looking to the front of your mat, stepping between your hands, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Now this time we're staying in forward fold, but let's just open our feet so they're as wide as the mat. Toes can be slightly turned out, and we're just going to relax here, maybe even hugging onto your elbows, ragdolling slightly, swaying from side to side, allowing your upper body to be relaxed, no tension in your neck. Knees can be bent to help protect the lower back. Inhale, pause, fingers to the mat if you're able to, or maybe they're on your thighs or your shins if you're up here. From wherever you are, we're going to start to bend our knees and sink down into Malasana, our yogi squat. So remember, there are different levels, and if you're not quite able to sink all the way, just hover wherever you are. I'm just going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing from the front, using my arms as leverage to encourage my hips open. We're just going to close our eyes here, connecting back to our breath, remembering that intention we set at the start of the practice, knowing that whatever the day throws at you, you can handle it and you will be okay. Everything works out for you. All you need to do is to remember your breath. One more inhale and exhale fully. On your next exhale, we're going to sigh it out. So if everyone takes a deep inhale through your nose, exhale, big sigh. Maybe even smiling. And just taking this moment to thank yourself for practicing with me today. Let's lower down onto our bottom, coming into a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are away from your ears. Just bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes and just thank yourself for turning up today, connecting your breath with movement, bringing some intention and awareness to yourself on this day. Thanking yourself for being present on your mat today. Taking an inhale, bringing your thumb knuckles to your third eye between your eyebrows, gently bow your head. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If there's anything in particular you want me to do, please let me know in the comments. And if you liked what I do, then please feel free to subscribe. I can't wait to see you in the next one. As always, take care.